What now?
I can't help you from here.
I'll deal with it quickly.
Move it. A ward restrains me.
Hey! More fun. Away with you!
Sorry, not this time. I can't help you. Wards, think you can fend for yourself?
I feel something close.
Beware. Wards. I'm at your side again.
It's locked. There must be a key. Maybe not to make you angry. What in the... There's a ship here.
Incredible. Beautiful, too. Wards, you're on your own. Not now. Can I join in too?
Bloody mongrel.
Ghost wards cannot manifest.
Is it just me, or...?
I felt it too. I'm at your side again. Ready to walk through it if you are.
Strong you were, weak you now go. Did I just do the wrong ritual?
They never learn, do they?
Wee Highland kiss for you. Get lost, won't you? Have some of this.
You shouldn't stay in there.
Piss off.
Don't let him rush you.
impressive.
Trouble's about.
Die, you bastard! Piss off! Careful, it's just getting stronger. Have a bit of this.
Eyes peeled. Time to release these poor souls.
Away with you!
I'm right here, you know. Doing that.
Get lost, would you?
Now would be a good time to speak a few words of power, just to be sure.
Present yourself!
This isn't over yet. Watch out! I can help.
Oh, fishing boat, eh?
Because that's more plausible than a galleon.
Adventure. Sounds fun.
You're such a little boy sometimes.
Remind me not to make you angry. Did you feel that?
It's close.
Creeping ivy again.
As invasive as regular weeds.
What a name. I like it.
It's very unusual.
Whatever grip it is the nightmare has here, you'd never know by looking. Bridge is up. Wonder why.
To keep folk in, or to keep something out?
I'm picking up something spectral nearby.
This is locked from the other side.
Something's concealed. This requires a key. The village is full of ghost wards. They're afraid of something.
Leave them up. Cause no trouble.
Oh there! Anyone home? Where did they go? There's a lock. I'm gonna need a key.
Faith. Aye, Fairfax Haskell. Though it bring demons down in great wrath upon my soul, do pray. Friends, find fortitude in our success. Exiled from our homes by the devil's machinations, we congregate before the Lord in this new meeting house. We gather, we worship, we overcome. And we shall be well protected by the holy ward my son now makes under my instruction. For I have spent hours countless in your service, poring through books and papers, devouring the oeuvre of my peers, that our meeting house be safe.
Fairfax Haskell, for whom the word pompous was invented.
Half built? Yes. Open to the four winds? Yes. But already it is resplendent with our faith. A shining reminder of our renewed belief in better days. McCraith, Mr. McCraith. I thought you. What happy portent, what most excellent news. What blessings. I applaud your valorous deeds. O fate, I say, dead sir, I thought you dead.
Maybe I am.
Do not make light of such matters, my friend, for the devil's wrath is wide awake, and his claw scratches at our door, metaphorically speaking.
I'm alive. I promise.
My friends, I shall deliver this sermon another time. The battle with the devil's legions is ongoing, and Mr. McCraith and I have much to discuss. Thank you, Lammy. Behold this miracle of ours, Mr. McCraith. Exiled we, yet in our darkest hour we find the moral vigor to build this humble monument to resilience. But you and I must speak of darker matters. For we, erudite men of higher learning, know that evil yet walks. There is much work to be done.
Indeed there is.
Yes, yes. Forgive the inelegance of my welcome. You are alone. Do I surmise that Miss Duarte is no more?
She knew the risks.
So will I go in unto the king. And if I perish, I perish. I'm so sorry for your loss. Grief is a journey, long and painful.
Oh, I know.
In time, God healed my wounds. May you too. Now, I regret that even at this most burdensome time for you, I must...
How may I help?
One among us deals with the devil. The colony suffers grave misfortune, and I am ashamed to say, the evil comes from within. You and I share great expertise, but I am a man of position, while you, sir, are much more familiar with field work. Go, meet my people, walk amongst them, learn which...
Is a witch hunt wise?
Why, 'tis not just wise, 'tis imperative. This servant of the Black Spy himself desires our destruction. First with sickness of the flesh, and then it pits one against the other. All this to weak...
What makes you think there's a witch?
I, sir, am a man of God and intellect. I can read this. When a so-called mystery disease afflicts half of my people overnight, there can be only one culprit. Probably through one of his servants. For you see, I understood there are no strangers here. You could self-accept it. No one has fled. As evil walks, the evil are emboldened. But this witch shall see her downfall. Oh, some years ago, you may have heard tell of this. I made my name on the execution of a
A man in your position must know what goes on in his own community.
Why, of course, I know all that there is to know. Or near enough.
Your son, how would you describe...
Lamentation? How would I describe him? Well, he's curious. I tried to teach him demonology, to make him the third generation of witch hunters. But occult knowledge could only obfuscate his good nature. At heart...
How did you, a man of position and faith, become a demon?
Ah, yes. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I shall Though blessed with intellect and no little faith, I also had privilege. I had them for a time. My father was a pupil of Henry Boggart, the great demonologist. He had the books. My father taught me about duty. I have gifts, faith, intellect, position. I must protect them. This is my burden.
How goes the con?
Sir, the body politic bears a heavy weight. Not content with weakening their flesh until you expose the culprit. The harmony of this divinely beautiful... Long story shortened.
I noted your ghost wards.
Ghost wards, an interesting name. I call them sanctifiers.
This requires a great deal of occult knowledge. Where did you live?
Etienne Roulet, one of the greatest demonologists of our time, is a good friend of mine.
Why did you not use them in New Eden when the...
It was more complicated to convince the whole congregation of the necessity to use magic.
This illness...
Upon my arrival here in the Harrows, I immediately set about protecting the place with consecrated tokens. Safeguarded from the curse, we all felt safer for a time. Then some
Spoiled water proves...
A wise point and well made, Banisher, if not for the fact that we have, one way or another, the devil has found an agent among us. And who knows?
I am no witch hunter.
For a fee, yes, I know. But you can't deny evil practitioners exist. A few years...
Why would she curse your calling?
Why would anyone choose to separate from God's flock? I'm afraid some just want to see... By the grace and charity of the good Lord, she was exposed. It was my honor to serve him in sending her... Her mask was a good one. As if butter would not melt upon her tongue. But you cannot...
You'll not mind me saying it, but for a Puritan parrot...
God has not forsaken us. But someone here does the devil's work.
I'm a working man, Governor. But the Lord... I'll take my...
Of course. Outside, you must take the stairs. While you...
Another witch hunt.
That just tells me he's hiding something. Mind you, I'd like to know what's causing the sickness.
Good day to you, madam.
Richard? That you?
Afraid not, ma'am. Reda Mak Рэйta, I'm a banisher.
Is that a breed of doctor I've not...
Not...
What brings you here, doctor?
I'm a banisher, not a doctor.
Kind of you. But I need...
Well, then I'll not insist.
You, young man, have a tongue as refined as your appearance is rough. I'm... Hepzibah...
What's new round and about?
I'm not the crier. I've neither the voice...
How are things in the Harrow?
Folk are upset. That would explain all the death, and I only leave the house to attend service.
What can you tell me of Governor Haskell?
Oh, he's such a clever man. Listens key. These men are often very...
Do you know Lamentation? Lammy Haskell?
Oh, he's a...
May seem a strange question, but have you noticed anyone?
Strange? Well, there's always the alewife. I can't remember her name.
I'll bid you good day, goody.
May God grant you
A real-life, actual Banish.
You're the governor's son.
Yes, sir. Lamentation Haskell. Or that would, if I had any. Please, call me Lammy. I have so many questions, sir.
No, not the time. But
Me? Why, if I can help?
those ghost wards are quite...
They are, aren't they? Conceived by Etienne Roulet, but made by my father. Do you use them as...
Not really. I mostly talk to ghosts. I don't repeat.
Of course. Still, each tool has its purpose, and these troubled times we need all the tools we can... Magic is glorious when we...
You seem to know a lot about it.
Oh, if only, sir, if only...
Your father spoke of the pestilence.
He did? Then, sir, you know as much as I do.
If you have an opinion of your own,
Since you ask it, I believe a thing most vile assails us. An evil of origin unknown.
So the pestilence...
Yes. Of course, the curse, of course it's...
Must be hard, being the governor's son and all.
Is it? I don't know. I've never been anyone else's son.
Hard to grow up in his shadow.
Only if you like the attention, not me. People leave me alone mostly. I like that. Mostly.
So tell me, Lammy, what do you do?
What?
How do you spend your...
I assist my father, especially with the ghost wards. Like, when I can, I continue my research into them, if I can find any. Those that aren't dead have left New Eden. Who can blame them?
Your father believes there is a Harrow's witch. Have you noticed it?
I'd answer, sir, I surely would, only things being as they are, everyone... The curse brought illness, illness brought We could do with some healing, sir, we could. We need you to bring us peace.
Good day.
Good day to you.
Ghost ward. I think you can safely knock it over.
There you are.
Here I am. There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
Good day to you, Mr. Mc...
I'd wish you the same if I knew your name.
Ishmael Law. I have seen you in the meeting house. I would have liked to have been a banisher to truckle with a...
Tell me about folk round here.
A vast subject that requires...
Tell me about Governor Haskell.
A man like me does not get to know a man. He is a man of faith. We all trust.
Tell me about Lamentation House.
Nice boy. Very secretive. I do not under...
How about you?
I've not been asked this in a long time.
You wanted to be a banisher? That's unusual.
As a child, I met a banisher. I was impressed by the marks on his hands. You do God's work, though you know it or not. Like Charles Davenport.
You wanted to become a banisher?
I got married instead. Came to New England.
Have you noticed by chance any
Our village has suffered much loss of late. Many of my neighbors have seen that they get sick, and you never see them again. Maybe you hear them moan as you pass, but then the moanings in times like these. Pray tell, if a person was behaving...
I'm sorry, but I can tell from the look in your eye.
Perhaps because of illness, or through the loss of his loved ones, but what...
I'll see you later,
Anytime, sir.
Smells like...
It's justice. Start anew. Shite on these people. They can't hurt us. But how could you make him kiss it again?
Oh there. Are you alright, sir?
We're closed. Now. Out with you. Leave. Leave.
I can tell from your surly demeanour that you won't mind me. I'm Reda Mak Рэйта. I'm a banisher. I'm searching the area for evidence of witchcraft. And you, I can tell, are itching.
Show your shite and shapes, goose peddler. No witches here. Only myself. Caleb, what?
Tell me a tale. What have you heard round about lately that might be of interest?
Gossips for shite bags. No.
The governor bade me make the rounds. Is anyone acting straight?
Why would he ask you?
Everyone keeps secrets. And I have a talent for
I ain't got no secrets. I ain't done no wrong. Search me house if you don't believe me. See for yourself. And when you're done, if you're any kind of man, you'll come back here, doff your cap.
If you're looking for someone acting strangely,
I'll be leaving you alone.
A man content with his own company is never alone. Feels
Fascinating. Does each citizen have their own?
What do you think?
2 of them are missing. Alexander and Ruth Watson. Family?
It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning.
Being courted by two brothers at once rarely ends well.
Personal experience.
Don't go there.
Feels terrible, doesn't it?
Debris from a burned down house?
Why keep it here? Ishmael Law said Watson lost his wife and brother.
He's surely haunted, but where's the ghost?
Fear not. You'll bugger off soon. They both will. Shite.
I'll be...
Good.
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Lovely.
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
This is wrong. It's wrong, I tell you. You done enough sniffing?
You said you had no secrets. That was a lie, am I right?
I can smell your secrets from here. A pox on you. And a pox on you.
You'll not take him head on. You must take your time.
There's burned debris out back. I found bone in it. Where does it come from?
You must have little business if you spend it. It came from the house. Probably.
I read your letter to Ruth. It's clear you loved her. Were you telling the truth about Alexander's infidelity?
My name is Caleb Watson. And before God, and up lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name.
You're frank. You don't sound...
No. The past's the past. Dead and...
It was terrible what happened to your wife and brother. Might have helped if you'd mentioned it. Do you mind if I ask where they're buried?
Shite on me shite bag brother. And shite on you too. They're both deep in the dirt.
What's going on at God's Acre, Caleb?
Shite off with your God's Acre. And
You need to tell me what happened here. Stop.
nothing happened. Buried. Buried. Oh. Quiet you.
Whatever happened, it happened at God's Acre.
Give us this day. Red.
the
Our
well.
Red, not our ale.
It
Our
feels
red.
off.
Do you want to
Smells off too.
I should have the yeast. You know it, mistress.
How are you, Mr.
I do not need the services of a... and nor do the people.
He seems pleasant.
What news around and about?
I'll make no report to a trouble.
What does a teacher do?
Teaching, sir, takes preparation. At some point in...
Why didn't you leave with the kids?
For some time I wished I had. Watching the children walk away near broke my heart. But the Lord had other plans for me. I know it now.
And they are?
You shall see for yourself soon enough that you may bear witness.
I must take my...
God keep you. But...
Good day to you, sir.
Likewise. Reda Mak Рэйta.
Perry Cottle, I'm the baker. What you...
I'm a banisher. I'm looking for good...
Find no ghosts here, sir. Nor demons. The governor, in his piety, sees to that.
I envy your faith, Mr. Cottle.
How's that working out so far?
A man can do any number of things with his life.
Oh, any of a dozen reasons. I'll not bore you with all 13. That's also how old... He was a hard man. His wife was a pure-hearted woman. Taught me well.
What brought you to New Eden? Were they short of bacon?
Elsewhere, folks backslide. Here, we know the value of our daily bread, of God's...
What's the word around?
Ah, it's gossip you want. Oh, so be it. Recently, as I made my way to them, I don't know what he carried, but...
How's life in the Harrows? Does it taste sweet?
Life in the Harrows, sir, tastes like hard work.
What can you tell me about the governor?
Pious man, of great eloquence. He likes a sour loaf, fresh from the oven, so warm. He's devoted, he serves...
What can you tell me about?
Seems a good boy. But he's not like his father. Oh, no, not.
I should go.
God go with...
Thoughts on Caleb?
You first, young man.
Talking to Caleb felt like talking to a group. I'm thinking possession.
Possession is plausible, but the clues are confusing. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof.
God's acre?
God's acre. Too heavy to lower from your side. Here we are. Let us find the graves of Alexander and Ruth, and whatever got Caleb acting so strange.
Someone's been doing some undertaking.
In New Eden, there's much to be done.
Too soft. Get in its face.
Let's get back up.
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
Grave robbers.
Yes, but what exactly were they stealing? Come back. We're not done here. Ruth Watson. There's another grave beneath it.
You're done.
What a corpse is this, Hardy?
Trouble's about.
Stubborn bastard.
Have a bit of this.
Watch out. Spectre possession.
Die, you bastard!
Shelter, if you need a fire to warm you up.
I feel something close.
Ghost wards cannot manifest.
undertakers did this, they should find other work.
I doubt there's a job on Earth that suits whatever did this. Decoys to distract wayward specters. Rudimentary. Someone's had a little training. Here did lie Alexander Watson.
Did Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did. And he's at the top of my list.
Well, they made quite the mess. Perhaps the decoys may show us the way.
Follow the path. Don't get too close.
I'll try.
This way. More of them.
Oh.
That's what I was talking about when I said don't get too close. Hogging all the fun. Demonology. I should have known.
What in God's green hell is this?
Fight now, talk later. Once more with feeling. It's going all out.
Have some of this.
Watch it. That harvester switched form.
Physical to spectral. They do that.
Again with the crows, you bastard.
Stay down.
A vicious scourge that despises the living. In these lands, what a surprise indeed. Shrines now? With bones?
It's like Lady Blackwood's boudoir around here. I sense an echo somewhere nearby. Oh there, fella. You're nasty, aren't you?
Nasty, yes. But also shoddy. It's very poor work. Are you sure we didn't miss anything?
With a bit of luck, we'll find what we need. Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
What is this?
It looks like a butchered version of the ritual of Lesser Palingenesis.
The ritual of... that ritual? The one that brings someone back? That ritual?
Yes, that ritual.
Torjito Skal.
Did I just do the wrong ritual? En sjå en draste toki min kurster.
As flesh unto verb, as verb unto heart, as heart unto flesh. Death's knot is unsevered, and I shall cut it.
Caleb Watson invoked a ghost without a body for it to inhabit, so it took his. Caleb is no longer Caleb.
You got the wrong ghost too.
He used pieces of his wife and also of his brother.
Ruth, Alexander, Caleb, could be any combination of them in there.
Let's go find out which.
You're done.
Run, Red.
Try this on for size. How sure are we that the ritual will work?
Caleb's work was poor. Your work will be good. Cold feet?
My feet are fine. It's my gut that troubles me.
The ritual shall work, and all shall be well. I promise.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread, not our ale, our bread.
Hush now. All is well. Nothing but shite.
We've been to God's Acre. Quite a tale it told us.
Ah, can't fog you. Alexander Watson. Long tale short.
So many questions.
Do both of you share Caleb's body?
Share? No. This house of flesh is mine. We were twins. I was the rotten half, they said.
He was trying to bring his wife back.
Caleb made a fine cobbler, a poor brother, a worse husband, and a truly terrible witch. There's something else you should know, if you don't know it already.
You died trying to save Ruth from a burning house.
True.
And where was Caleb?
He was there. He stood rooted in place, frozen in Caleb's name was ruined then. We're just putting the boot in.
Caleb was no saint, but this is hellish grim. Does he deserve?
Aye, he does. And it's not like I killed him. He's alive and he can hear me now, destroying his reputation, as I had to hear him.
How nice.
He took our love, Ruth and mine, and killed it. Caleb was a cad. Shite on him.
You used the ritual to bring Ruth's spirit into Caleb's body. Why?
Love moves a soul to strange endeavours.
I understand your anger, more so your desire. But what of Ruth's?
Caleb stole a life from me, but he also stole Ruth's voice. She shrank, but...
I'd like to hear this from Ruth.
No! We've carved ourselves out. Please, leave her.
We need to speak to her, one way or another. If he won't tell us anything.
I'll be leaving you
alone. Hush now. All is well. Nothing bad.
Ruth and Alexander are having an affair in her husband's body.
I'll not judge, no matter how much I want to. Mr. Cotto.
Good day to you.
Ash.
And all.
This is locked from the inside.
Go.
May I help you, Miss?
The house that burned down. The roof fell in with them inside.
There's a lot of debris. Take care. The place is warded. Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back. The ghost wards feel far away from here. Just one keeps me from manifesting. Fancy knocking it down? Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. The ward's power is gone.
Bit more efficient than cannon powder. Ty must be nearby.
Of course. Ruth's heart binds them like a bushel.
This work shows real sensitivity. Caleb?
Maybe. Not Alexander. I suspect we've just learnt a little about Ruth.
You! What do you have there? Stop right there, you rank rat!
You buried Ruth's heart in the ashes of the house that killed her.
You, a ghost, went digging in the ashes of a dead woman. Don't think I haven't felt your presence before.
Stow your tongue while I speak with Ruth.
Puck off and die! I'm in charge here.
I hear you.
I'm Antei Duarte.
I'm glad. Please.
And go to hell in a bag of shite. We're fine, and you have not... Her heart! Give it back!
Hear my voice and show your face.
No more does he silence me. We may speak. Help me.
You're well placed to see what goes on around.
Between dying in a fire and returning to possess my husband,
How goes the settlement?
well, there's the curse. Then there's the fire that killed for a community led by the godly Governor Haskell. There's a remarkable amount of death.
Tell me about folk here.
We're good folk here. Most of us. Trouble is, by the time we find out...
What's your take on the guy?
He's a good man. He's an intelligent man, and yet he lectures on about God, and that doesn't seem scared to me.
Lammy Haskell.
He he rambled about grand discoveries, and his father, I think, would and so too would his...
Caleb's letter changed your life. How did it feel at the time?
It tore me in two. I loved Alexander, but I thought I married the better brother, but I'd married a liar. A liar. Not even he deserves this.
How did Caleb treat...
With adoration.
I was an idol. He was the sculptor and I was the statue. Smiling down. Now I'm sewn into a festering sack with the quivering remnants of my husband and the...
Who taught Caleb the...
To say it was taught would mean he'd learned it. He read it off a page. As a thing about Caleb, he was a good listener. As he worked, clad the Haskell boy for one. As Caleb pinned the governor's shoes, young Lammy would talk magic.
Lammy Haskell gave Caleb the resurrection ritual. I should have known.
After Lammy mentioned the ritual, Caleb became obsessed with it. He begged. Caleb was intent on dark work.
Ruth, your husband Caleb's botched resurrection ritual.
Once we deal with the Watson brothers.
Do what you must. I'll suffer it.
No!
Look at you. You're counterfeit. Caleb lied and stole your love. But when the time was right, you lied and stole his body. Caleb Watson, you're past saving. We can but grant you the mercy.
But what about me?
Ruth is free to go.
I shall have my rest now. Thank you.
I was winning. I was winning.
The line twixt love and hate is thin and easily crossed, especially between brothers.
None are better placed to wound than your own blood. That was something.
Don't take it to heart. Their choices are not your business.
Our choices are my business. And their consequences too.
Our love story shall have a better ending. I shall be as I was before, as if I'd never gone away.
Aye. I hear you.
Good. Now, let's see what Lammy Haskell has to say about raising spirits from the dead.
Governor.
May I help you, Mr. McCraith?
I have to admit, this is an unusual case.
Yes, but have you
I believe so. But the culprit was not...
Have you found the...
Someone here has been dabbling in some dark magic.
So?
I have the name. I don't have the full picture.
Come, you have the name. You have the proof.
Not exactly.
No, it can't, but my son is studious. Curious, too curious.
He showed Caleb Watson a ritual. The cobbler used it to make...
Even if true, it would only mean my son was exposed to corruption. It happened before.
I'll get it. I must find your son, Governor.
His interests take him hither and thither. He's been sprucing up one of the abandoned houses there. I ordered them emptied when they... Go there. See for yourself. You're wrong. Needless to say that I count, of course, on your discretion.